It's not because of the sport. It's because it's drama. Everything's based around the drama of, who's doing what, the AB thing. That's why everybody talks about AB. It's about drama.
Yep.
All right? That's why baseball isn't as a big, quote-unquote, as a sport because there's no drama. It's that old school, you go, you play, you get done. There is no big showing off. That's why the sport is not going to go away. And that's why the Fords aren't going to sell it, and that's why the Redskins are going to stay just horrible. Because it's all about the drama. They don't care because they're making their money. People love drama, and that's why TV show drama stay on the air for 20 years. And like NYPD, that's on there forever. But like comedies and reality shows, comedies don't work because they get off in like 5 years. But the drama, reality shows, it's about the drama. It's no longer about the sport of football because how much do you guys spend talking about actual football compared to the drama?
We don't get to. Yeah, no, because they've been so awful. We don't get to.
Even around the league, like drama does endure. Comedy sometimes doesn't withstand the test of time. There's some sitcoms that go on and on, but
Seinfeld.
yeah, NCI, all the whatever NCI, they're everywhere. And so the caller is right
Breaking
from that
Bad.
regard. Yeah, and
It's because of the drama. The drama.
The drama.
The
yeah.
drama.
And he was giving me Dramamine, or I needed Dramamine. But, even the little snippets, you always have sideline snippets of somebody doing something. How often do you have in baseball, like, oh, look at those teammates getting into it at the dugout? Or it's like once a year or something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying, okay, baseball, you better start misbehaving a little bit and getting after each other. I'm not saying that, but because football is so emotional and physical and volatile, it leads to those confrontations. It leads to crazy people like Antonio Brown.
Myles Garrett.
Crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's talk to Sean, Shelby Township. Speaking of a crazy person. Hey, Sean. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Kyle.
What's going on?
Ward.
Hello, Sean.
I'm with Bogey. I'm rooting for the Lions to lose the last 6 games.
There it is.
And when they all in New England wore those clown shirts of Roger Goodell, maybe the Lions fans will make one for Patricia, wear the blue clown shirt. And one more thing to say. This will never happen, but I hope it does. We so embarrassed that he has to retire because I'm sick. I'm about done with Antonio. Maybe Rutgers will win this weekend. Have a good night, guys.
That would be... Can you imagine the double embarrassment?
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Because the Redskins are terrible, but anything can happen in the NFL.
Yes.
Rutgers is terrible, but that spread has gone from like Michigan State by 22 down to like 19 or even less.
The thing is, too, I would feel bad for Mark D'Antonio, except for the fact that he had an opportunity to fix this and, turn it around and keep it going, and his stubbornness... he refused to do
stubbornness.
it.
It absolutely
So
is.
it's his own fault. It's his own undoing. He's tearing the whole thing down that he created, and it was a special run that Michigan State went on.
And can I give you a couple little tidbits?
Sure.
I was reading in one of
Sources?
the New Jersey papers.
In Piscataway.
They're building this game up. Rutgers, Michigan State.
As their Super Bowl.
No, as big as can be. As big as they can be. They've lost 19 Big Ten games in a row. They have the interim coach in there.
That's amazing.
But they're bringing in Schiano, Greg Schiano. It's
Yeah.
not official, but
Yeah.
there's talk that it might be official this weekend. They're honoring Eric LeGrand. Remember him, the guy that got paralyzed for Rutgers and has gone on to be a great social justice warrior and everything else, and is a great leader. They're honoring him on Saturday.
Going to be emotional.
They may be bringing in Schiano. It's their last home game. Their last chance for a year to break their 19-game Big Ten losing streak.
So you're telling me that
You better be careful.
It's about the drama.
There it is. Rutgers is going to do a lot of, what was it called when he was there? Chopping wood.
Yeah.
About time, you butt plug.
What is going on?
Or
What's that?
where are you working at now, dude?
I'm working for a company called OCG.
Yep.
It's basically,
What are you doing?
It's they do restoration work for DTE and consumers.
Okay.
Basically, I sit driving a truck all day, all over the place. Freaking inspect and keep an eye on them.
It's a decent job, though.
Yeah, I actually enjoy it. It's
Huh.
Rick gets to go to work with me every day, and he enjoys it. So
Oh, awesome. That's great.
yeah.
What? So the mattress dude closed up shop then eventually, or what happened with that?
Yeah. His brother. I still work for him. It's his brother's company, OCG. But
Okay.
this company was taken off, and they needed the extra space in the one office. And Greg, basically, I took over the mattress stores. Greg, the owner, was doing the working for the OCG company for his brother. And finally, after I don't know, it was probably about a year, he said, you know, we were making money, but he says we're making just too much money on this side to keep the mattress store open. So he said we're just going to close them down. We closed them down about it's been probably about a year ago.
Okay.
Right around
But
there.
then he had something else. He had this for you, so it worked out.
Yeah.
Good.
So
How's your pot license going?
It's going good. Actually,
Really? What's happening with that?
I got a dispensary opening up near Kalamazoo, and it's called Portage.
Yeah, I know that's that.
Yeah, I got one opening up there shortly.
What do you mean? Like you're the owner?
Basically, my name's on the license. Greg and his brothers are the owners of it. But
Oh, okay.
I get
I got that.
a chunk of money for it.
Cool. Awesome.
They already paid me. They already paid me for that one, and then
Cool.
I got like 5 more getting ready to open.
Okay. So it's going to be December 1st. Places will be open, right?
No, they're open right now, but it's medical. They'll be
Right. But December 1st is supposed to be recreational.
Yeah, but there's not
They just said that.
every one of them. I don't think will be recreational. You have to get additional approvals to be able to do recreational. Also.
Do you have your medical card? Or Les maybe does?
Yeah, Les has a medical card.
Okay. My neighbor has one, so he hooks me up all the time.
Yeah, Les has one. I can't get one because I got a license.
Right.
But yeah,
Funny.
Les has one. My 2 daughters have one. Friggin' out.
Oh, wow.
Basically, all you got to do is go most of the not all of the dispensaries, but some of the dispensaries have a doctor right there that shows up on like 1 day a week or 2 days a week. Pay them $100 to $120, and they give you a card. They say,
That's funny.
Why do you need it? And you say,
I'm in pain.
Yeah, just say, my back hurts. If you say something wrong, they say, well, I can't give you one for that. Is anything else about it? And they kind of lead you towards what you need to say.
So, you remember Drew and Mike, right?
Yeah,
They have a podcast I listen to,
yeah.
which is pretty good. And they interviewed Jim Belushi
Oh, yeah.
because he's coming to Warren Andiamos. And he has a pot farm in Oregon. So he was talking about pot today on the show. It was kind of funny.
Oh, really?
But it's funny how mainstream it's become, you know? I mean, dude, it's the same as alcohol. It's safer, really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's,
So,
I got a feeling in a few years it's going to be federal. Federal's going to approve it. And
yep.
then basically we're all done. Because all the like Marlboro and those guys will take it over.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
Not much, man. Just
You-
doing my thing.
Where you still working for? Who are you working for again?
U.S. Steel.
U.S. Steel. Yep. You still
happens. I am. So I've been there 2.5 years. Things are going good. My boss is a great dude. So everything's good. Still have the kids full time. Haven't seen Denise in 2.5 years.
She posts something on Facebook every once in a while.
About the kids or just whatever?
Just she'll like post something of like one of Les's posts. Like she'll just say something or like it or something like that.
Yeah, so if she wants to see the kids, we're supposed to like meet her somewhere at a restaurant where I chaperone, you know?
Yeah.
So she never, like, she'll always send these, she's fucked up, man, she's crazy. She'll send messages like, I want you to drop the kids off this Saturday. And it's like, that was the deal 3 fucking years ago. Then you had CPS investigate you, you know?
Yeah.
And you lost them. And the rule is, we meet you somewhere, tell me when, where, I'll bring the kids to meet you. And then the next email's like, you're a fucking asshole kind of shit. So she never really wants to see them. She only wants to fucking harass us, you know? I think it's total bipolar. I think it's bipolar. She's just fucking whack job.
Has she seen a doctor or anything? Or?
I doubt it. I really don't know. I mean, we haven't seen her in almost 3 years. So she's right down the fucking street. She's like 10 minutes away.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
What about her brother?
She kicked him out. So she bought her mother's house because it was going to foreclosure. Right when we got divorced. Then her mom passed away. Her mom passed away 2 years ago. She begged me to take the kids up there. I went. She skipped it. It's fucked up, man. I think she's like the type of like person that doesn't leave her house.
Right.
She moved into a condo, and I just assume she's the type of fucking lady that agoraphobic, doesn't like to talk to people, very much to herself. She's crazy. So, but the kids are doing good. Conan got his license. He's got a job now. We got him a car.
He's got a license?
He got his license September. We got him a $3,000 used Chevy Malibu from some foreign dude. Drives pretty good.
Wow.
He works at Red Robin, right down the street.
It's hard to believe. So where you still living in, was it Sterling Heights, Madison Heights?
I moved to Macomb like 5 years ago.
Macomb?
Yeah, so I'm right by CJ Barrymore's. You know where that's at.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm right by there.
Gotcha. Why'd you move out there?
We didn't want to go to Sterling Heights Stevenson. It's all Chaldean. It's like 90% Chaldean.
Yeah, it is, that whole area.
So we wanted to get the fuck out of there before Conan started high school.
Right.
And I did a HARP loan, you know, because my house was underwater. So I did a HARP loan, and I was able to get out from underneath that. And as soon as I was able to, we got the fuck out. And that was right when Denise was falling apart.
Right.
So she lived in this house for maybe a month, and then she just moved to her mother's and never fucking came back.
Jeez. I
So,
heard,
but everything's good. Yeah.
ran into Donahue a couple of times at the grocery store.
Okay.
Huh?
That's cool. I talk to him every couple days still.
Yeah. He seems to be doing good. What happened with him and Lynn? I was afraid to ask him.
What's that?
I said, what happened between him and Lynn? Why did they get divorced? I didn't think they were in troubles.
I think it was a long time coming, man. They were having troubles 10 fucking years ago.
Really?
For like 2 years, he was telling me they were just miserable. And then they kind of rebounded and they got really good for like 4 years, and then they kind of came apart again.
Wow.
They were together for a long time, though.
Yeah.
But he's doing good. He's got a serious chick now. He's working a new job.
Yeah, he called me. He talked to me a little bit at the grocery store about some kind of, he's selling still, but he's doing some kind of, I don't know, it's like robotic medical stuff or something.
I think it's still automotive.
Is it? I thought he said
It's
medical.
manufacturing, yeah. No, it's still automotive. He works for like a lot of other Atlas distributors that he's sort of signed up to get them to rep his stuff too, you know?
Is it more like robotic stuff or?
I really don't know. He's been doing it a year. I really don't know specifically. I thought it was more like automation. Yeah, I suppose you kind of call that robotics, but so yeah, he's doing fine. Well, the other thing I want to tell you, so I'm at work today. I had some downtime, and I'm on Facebook Messenger. You know how you can get messages from people you're friends with,
Yep.
and it notifies you, and then you can get messages from people you're not friends with, and you kind of have to find those messages.
Right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're there. They're kind of hidden a little bit. But anyway, I got a message last night, 11 o'clock at night, from Grippo's wife.
Really?
Yeah. And I was wondering if you heard anything from her, and if you would have any idea what it's about. I'm going to reply back to her.
What'd she
But
say?
she just said, I'm looking for the Conan Crawley that used to work at Atlas Copco. Can you please reply to my message?
Yeah, I mean, I know I have Messenger on Facebook, but I don't think I've ever looked at it.
I looked at it on my phone. It's funny because 3 years ago when I first got divorced, of course, you go looking up your old girlfriend's first thing you do, right?
Yeah.
And I go look up one, and she meets me a couple of times, and then her husband finds out. So I got a message from that dude on my message. It was, enjoy my wife, you little bitch. So it was, that message was there with Grippo's wife's message from 3 years ago. I saved it. But, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to message her back and tell her, here's my phone number. Give me a call tomorrow. But first thing I thought, when the heck did Grippo pass away? Do you remember? I looked it up.
What was it? Was it 2 years ago already?
No, it was January this year.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was a little less than a year ago.
Wow. Seems like it's been
But,
long.
yeah, dude, I want to say Jim Hatch was the one who told me. And I know we talked when it happened.
Trongo told me.
Okay. Well, he texted you or called you sometime or what?
He called me.
Okay. Do you talk to him?
Every
Frequently
great,
or no?
Every great once in a while, yeah, I talk to him. Like maybe once a year, I talk to him.
Yeah, so I remember finding out about it, and I thought, all right, dude, let's, go to the funeral, pay respects, and then come to find out he died 3 days before, and they took care of it the next day, whether they buried him or cremated him or whatever, and there was never a service, right?
No, they never had a service. I asked Trongo about,
Yeah.
Are they going to have
Right.
something? He said no. He said it was really weird. His wife, he said it. She told that his wishes were just to be buried. He didn't want a funeral, or just to be cremated.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, for sure. So, anyway, I wonder what the hell this would be about.
She wants to hook up.
No, she doesn't. Dude, remember his kids went to Cranbrook? She was loaded. Maybe the dude left me a nice $100,000 gift for being such a good fucking employee.
Well, they had like tons of rentals.
Yeah. Left me a fucking
rental?
shithole to take care of.
Yeah. And plus,
Well, isn't it weird? Like almost a year later, though.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what it would be about.
I was gonna say, dude, I met his wife 2-3 times. It's not like she wants to meet me and talk about it. Nothing like that, I would think,
Yeah, I mean, I have to check mine and see if there's a message.
Yeah, check it.
I knew her. She used to work at Atlas. I knew her when she worked at Atlas. She only worked there for about 6 months to a year, and then Grippo started dating her, and then they got engaged, and she quit. And so I kind of knew her. Les knew her a little bit better than I did, because they used to have desks kind of near each other. Still there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here. I put you on speaker. So, you have the Facebook Messenger app?
I don't know. I have to look. I know I got
Well,
Facebook.
if you go on the computer, you should find it. Like on the app, you kind of have to look for it. So you go to like your people, and it shows like people that are online. Then there's like a caption.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought he was going to pull me
Then-
over.
You speeding?
Oh, yeah. Freaking, I'm on the lodge heading north, doing about 80. And he come flying up behind me with his lights on. And I thought, oh, shit, I'm caught. But he was zipping by me.
Yeah, this was last night. It says Julie Abel Grippo. Is that her maiden name, Abel?
Yeah.
And it says works at. Remember, she owned a store. I think they closed that up. They didn't.
Yeah, she owned
Remember
a
the
store
kids'
in
store they owned?
Farmington, downtown Farmington.
Yeah, at Orchard Lake. I thought it was Orchard Lake, but they might have two. But I thought they closed it up like during the recession. But it says she works at whatever Parsi, Macias, Benton, and Bowles. Starting at Wayne State. And this is 11 o'clock last night. Trying to reach the Tony Crawley. I'm trying to locate the Tony Crawley that worked at Atlas Copper. If you work there, can you message me? Thank you. So I can't imagine having to do it. Atlas, like a will or like I don't know. Who knows? So I'll message her. I'll let you know what it's about.
Why a year later though? That's weird.
I don't know.
I think she wants to.
Maybe he
hook
left
up.
me his. No bullshit. Maybe he left me his 1960 catalog.
Oh yeah, maybe those old catalogs he had. He left those.
I talked to him every couple of years. I'd have lunch with him. He'd call me up. I'd meet him for lunch. Probably met him 3-4 times after he left. And then once Atlas shit canned me, I got a new phone number. So he wouldn't have probably been able to get in touch with me other than Facebook, which is pretty easy if you really want to find someone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but Grippo wasn't one of those real fond of technology. I doubt he had a Facebook page.
Right. So, all right. Well, I'll reach out to her. Probably talk to her tomorrow. I'll let you know what's up.
If I figure out, I'll try to figure out Messenger and see if I got anything. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Check it out. Let me know.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
We'll see you.
See you, Mike. Bye.
Bye.
Just together. Instead of the fries, is there a surcharge for that?
Well, yeah, you have to. I much prefer 2 burgers over burger and fries.
I actually agree with you there.
Fries make my fingers squeeze.
Well, no, fries are good, but
Another burger, a second burger.
maybe I'm a weirdo. The thing with fries is I always feel compelled to eat the fries first because you can't take fries home and reheat them. So, like, if you eat the fries first, you cut the burger in half, and then if you need to, if you're full, I know that doesn't happen to you, you just finish it all, but you can take half the burger home and heat it up. You can't do that with fries.
It's the most accurate thing you've ever said.
Seriously.
It is. That's partly why. Because unless you're eating in your car, which I'd rather not, if you go to it's at least a 10-12 minute drive to get home, and fries cool off way too
Well,
fast.
that's why, too, if you're getting carryout, you're taking the fries and the sandwich, burger, whatever it is home, every single person in the world reaches over into that bag and starts eating those fries. Is that the second most intelligent thing I've ever seen?
It is. It really is.
I always hate when, like, you go to the Five Guys is awesome, right? The burgers are freaking phenomenal. But, and it's great that they do this because it's really, they give so many fries. So I'm sitting there on the way home eating fry after fry.
And I feel like with their big sack of fries, with all the I think it keeps it hot longer.
Yeah, and the grease, if you see the grease through the bag,
You can stick your hand in here.
I haven't had Five Guys.
I don't either.
Myself too often. Yeah.
This is the truth. 2 truths you have said.
Okay.
The 2 biggest distractions for drivers: distracted driving,
Texting.
the phone,
And fries.
and French fries.
Right?
Or coffee. You want to sneak that one sip? Oh, really? Oh, I got it on me.
Yeah, I have been noticeable.
Hi.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
We're finally on our way. We're near Southfield. Have you looked at the news? Has there been any, like, right? We're just coming through Southfield right now. Just seeing a bunch of cop cars flying all over the place. I don't know if something's going
Oh,
on.
no. I haven't seen anything, but the news probably is over.
Yeah, that's true.
The 7 o'clock news.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I'm trying to dry my jeans. I washed them in hot water. And they're stuck on 9.
Well, just leave them in there. I'm coming home. I'm gonna wash mine, so I'll keep hitting it until it goes through. If you want to just go lay down.
No, I'm gonna wait for it. I have Ricky's in there too. Okay.
All right, do you want anything from Taco Bell?
Sure.
Okay, grab you.
Just one taco supreme.
You got it.
Thanks, babe.
All right.
I'm trying to wait for Annie's plant. Mail just does not come.
Maybe it's not coming till tomorrow.
Our mail hasn't come, except looks like you got a refund from Michigan Department of Treasury. I ran out to the mailbox in case it was a small box, but this is yesterday's mail.
Okay.
Want me to see how much it's for?
Sure. Probably for a couple $100.
Better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I just made my bed nice, and I have my blankets in the dryer. $7,107.
No way.
Would I lie about that?
Yes, you are.
7,107.
Is that federal?
No, it's Michigan Department of Treasury.
That can't be right. Holy
Well, a lot of sevens. Boo, no, that is not a scratching post. No.
That's awesome if that's true, but I didn't think I was getting that much back.
It is true. And I need to ask you a huge favor.
What's that?
Can I... What was in here? A lighter. Well, that's just... Oh, no. It was a chapstick. In the dryer. I need to pay off Dr. Samuel.
Yeah, I put $700 in your account last night.
Oh,
I sent it in the Cash App. You probably have to.
oh, I don't know how to do that.
I could do it when I get home. I'll show you.
Annie tried to show me once.
It's simple.
Liberty. Okay,
I'll show you when I get there.
I'll figure it out.
All right, baby.
It's just been another day, another bad day. I'm sorry.
It's been a long one.
I'll be okay. I know it has. But I'm gonna have a third beer.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna lay down.
I gotta stop and get some beer. I'm supposed to bring beer tomorrow night. I'll probably get it tomorrow. Tomorrow they're saying it's looking like
I know, you're gonna have to take the plant to Annie tomorrow.
Well, I looked at the weather. Now they're saying there's only like a 50% chance of rain starting at 2 o'clock.
No, it's like 80% on my phone.
I checked.
But in the morning it's supposed to not be raining.
Right.
So can you drop it off to Annie at like 6 or 6:30 or 7 in the morning?
Oh, dude, it would have to be.
It can't sit in a cold car.
I'd have to get up I'd have to leave the house at like 5:15.
Oh.
I'd have to.
Well,
I don't know. We'll figure it out. It can sit over at our house until.
She's looking forward to it tomorrow, but.
Yeah, but I mean.
And Zadie's sick, but. So.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
And it's in a hot pack. Okay.
Alright, dear. I'll be there in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.
Bulls in Chicago for the second time this season. They'll tip off from the United Center in the Windy City in just over 30 minutes. Each of these teams on a losing streak and hoping to turn their records around as soon as possible. Detroit coming off a heartbreaking loss 5 nights ago in Charlotte, where it came down to the final second when Malik Monk sent them to a 4th straight loss.
Cody Martin with the ball, looking to get it in, having some issues, gets it in, shot for the win, good. Malik Monk for the win. We're going to have to look at it, but it sure looked like he got it off in time. 109-106. They're going to look at it, but it's good.
That one hurt. Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose were on the floor for that game as the team works to develop chemistry with their ever-changing rotation due to injuries, but more issues with turnovers and defense continues to exist. Head coach Dwayne Casey spoke on their most recent loss and about those problems they've been dealing with on the floor.
When they picked up their intensity, we got back on the heels, got hesitant, started blitzing Luke, started blitzing whoever had the ball, and got us on our heels. We got to be ready for that. Again, I think the days of practice will help us tremendously with that. Again, I like our team. I think the heart that we showed to get back in after they took the lead, every team's going to make a run, and I thought we made our run down the stretch. But again, turnovers is a bugaboo. I thought we played well enough to win, but you cannot give up 27 points on turnovers.
They only had three-pointers in the first half, then they had 3 in the first 2 minutes. Did you think that kind of broke the ice for them?
It broke the ice. And then, too, at the end of the game when Marvin Williams, we said going out of the huddle, make sure we take care of the three-point line. Do not suck in. Stay out. And the first thing we did, the shot goes up, gave up offensive rebound, and then we sucked in. So, again, I've got to do a better job of teaching that, of reminding guys of that. We've got to do a better job of putting guys in position and emphasizing even more to take care of the ball and not trying to do too much. I thought we had too many situations where a lot of people try to do too much.
So last offensive possession for you guys with Blake, what were you guys hoping to get through?
We had our play. We had our play in. We had a play that we wanted to run in. Derrick got up in there. He had the corner open. I don't know. Again, LG was open or Luke was open in the corner, and he threw it to the slot. So the same play that Andre had just made to LG in the corner where we scored. So, again, I can't fault Derrick. He got in the paint. He got in where he wanted to go, but just did not make the right decision on his kick out.
When you look at from the turnovers, overpassing too. It's like people had shots.
I wouldn't say overpassing. I would say driving into the crowd, playing in the crowd, getting too deep in, and then trying to make a play at the rim and then losing it, trying to go one-on-one, where it was, and losing it that way. I love some of our kickouts were really good for our threes. Hey, we shot 43% from the three. I can't, I don't think, I got to look at it, Vince, but I don't think it was a passing.
Marvin Williams 3, Andre had him originally, but it was like those offensive rebound.
Offensive rebounds broke our back, and then again, on that situation, the only thing that could win the game for him was a 3 or tie the game. And don't suck in. Let Biombo get a layup in there or whoever was in there. But don't suck in. Stay at home. And your instincts took over.
Tony Snell day to day?
He couldn't go. He went as long as he could. Couldn't go. His hip was bothering him. Thought LG came in, did a heck of a job for him. They're trying to take Luke out of his, double teaming him, blitzing him, but he still was a plus 18. So he was still moving the ball, passing the ball, and quarterbacking and making good decisions.
One Piston who didn't seem to have any issues during that game last Friday was Langston Galloway. He put up a career-high 32 points and sniped 7 threes off the bench. However, it was difficult for him to celebrate the achievement when coming off that buzzer-beating loss.
I can't really say it was good or nothing like that. We lost, so got to continue to find ways to figure out how we can cut these turnovers down. That was the biggest thing tonight. Hey, this team is the second time they got us at the buzzer here, so it's tough. It's a tough one to swallow right now. It's tough.
As you guys continue to try to, figure out the turnover thing, and it'll be a storyline, I guess, until, the drastic number, cut to those numbers. What do you hope you guys can figure out? Is it just more practice time, communicating with one another, things of that nature?
I just think just playing together. We really haven't had everybody healthy yet. We still have Jack's not even healthy yet, so we just got to get everybody healthy. And once we can do that and just play together and build that chemistry, it's going to work out. You can see, we had those spurts where we are playing and executing really well. And then we have those other times where we have a couple turnovers and just trying to figure out, all right, where do we move in the offense and get spacing. So we just got to continue to work on it, continue to get better, and hey, tomorrow's another day to do that.
From a defensive perspective, is it where teams got to have to pick their poison with Blake back? They got to certainly be on him, but now with you and Luke playing together too, you just got to find somebody, and you got some of those looks because of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, Luke's playing well, like you said. Luke, Blake, everybody's playing at a high level right now, and I think that just being able to be in the right position, and then sometimes coaches drawing up those plays for me to try to make plays for my teammates, and that's what I'm just trying to do, just trying to go out there, play making, and then just try to help out on the defensive end for sure. That's the goal right there, first and foremost.
Before you play another game, what do you hope as a team that you guys get out of this?
A couple good practice days to continue to get better, and we got to fix this. We got to fix it now, nip this in the bud, and get back on track and get some wins.
What is it with the turnovers? What do you think is the main cause of that?
Spacing. We're trying to figure out, like, all right, how can we each help each other to try to break down the defense. And I think those are those times where we're either in each other's way, or we're trying to go one-on-one and trying to get to the basket, just trying to make a play. Everybody's just trying to help each other win, and I think that's what's tough right now. It's like we're kind of getting each other's way right now, and once we do that, we'll be fine.
Did you know what turnover happens?
No, I didn't know. I mean, no. I can't
just in a general sense before tonight. Did you know what it was?
26. Okay. They don't lost, so it don't matter.
It was 26, now it's 32 after that incredible game off the bench. Langston showing that he can be a real weapon when he gets into a rhythm off that bench, and it looks like he's going to be rewarded by getting a start tonight in Chicago. So now we're going to fast forward 5 nights to right now. A lot of time to think about that last game, including multiple practices to get things right. The Pistons will now face another team on a losing skid, the Chicago Bulls, who have 3 straight losses and are coming off a 14-point loss to Milwaukee. These teams faced off back on November 1st. Detroit went 1 for 16 from 3 in the first half and just couldn't catch up in the end, falling 112-106 despite one of Andre Drummond's 2020 games, and Rose playing well off the bench as well. Drummond spoke to the media during practice yesterday and discussed the challenges the team has faced with injuries and trying to correct their games defensively during this skid.
I just find a way to address what happened, and I think our guys have done a great job at it. Bruce Brown has done an excellent job of bringing the ball up, making the right decisions with the ball. Tim Frazier, when he's in the game, makes the right plays. Luke Kennard, Steve Kyler, myself. We have a lot of ball handlers on the team that can take the load when it comes to that aspect of the game. But obviously having those guys back will be great for us.
He's talked a lot in the last few days about getting defense right, transition defense. You've been around long enough to know that teams kind of go through these evolves. What fixes it when you're having a bad defensive spell?
I think for us to stay in the course, we're all learning a new system. Coach Casey and what he wants. What he wants the defense to be playing, we're all still learning it. Our schemes and what we need to be able to floor, and it's more of an effort. It's getting it done and not being down and something to sit up.
Well, since their first victory over Detroit, the Bulls are just 2-5 with wins over the Knicks and the Hawks. And they announced that Otto Porter Jr. will be out at least a couple more weeks with bone bruising in his left foot after undergoing an MRI. The forward was a big bright spot for Chicago's roster when they acquired him last season, but he's been sluggish, likely due to that injury. We're about 15 minutes away from broadcast time with Mark Champion and Rick Mahorn out in Chicago as the Pistons will face the Bulls for a second time this season. More to come on the pregame show as we'll take a look at the news and schedule of games around the association. That's next on the Pistons Radio Network.
I'm not a Detroit Piston, but I've hustled.
I may have AFib, but I have the heart of a champion. No athletic shoe sponsors are knocking on my door, but diabetes won't knock me down.
I won't let a bum knee bench me. At Henry Ford, we know what it takes to be a champion.
You can say I faced tough opponents. I took on cancer and won.
No liver transplant will throw me off my game. I will rebound.
We see that winning spirit every day on the court as the official team physicians of the Detroit Pistons and at all of our locations across Michigan.
Could I make a three-pointer? Not to save my life, but I can do water aerobics.
Nobody knows how much time is left on the shot clock, but I aim to make the most of it.
Take
System. All for you.
Piston fans, join us at Little Caesars Arena Sunday, December 1st at 5 p.m. when Derrick Rose, Andre Drummond, and the Pistons take on DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, and the San Antonio Spurs.
Luke with a long gun. It goes!
Two of the NBA's best coaches, Dwayne Casey and Greg Popovich, square off in a leading talented roster looking for an early season edge. Experience the energy, excitement, and fun of live NBA action. It's Pistons and Spurs, Sunday, December 1st, 5 p.m. For tickets, call 313-PISTONS or visit Pistons.com.
Algae. That murky green stuff may not seem very useful, but it could be the future of energy. That's why ExxonMobil and Synthetic Genomics are developing biofuels from algae, so that the trucks, ships, and planes that drive our economy could one day run on algae biofuels with half the greenhouse gas emissions of today's fuels, keeping transportation humming while cutting emissions. Learn more at energyfactor.com.
Everybody loves new fast cash from the Michigan Lottery with instant wins and progressive jackpots that grow all day long. So, is there any way to make fast cash even better? Ooh, how about tickets that glow in the dark? Any other bright ideas?
Scented tickets. Fresh lemons.
I wouldn't hold your breath. Okay, how about some new games?
Ooh, that is better.
I'm in. Announcing the newest fast cash games. $10 Lucky Sevens and $2 Big Bowling Bucks. Now with 10 great games, you'll want to try them all.
Good idea.
Only from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Since 1977, the Macomb Group has built a solid reputation of providing our customers with quality products and exceptional customer service. We've earned our positive reputation by supplying pipe, valves, fittings, and over 100,000 other products to local companies, contractors, power, chemical, and all major industrial customers. Visit our website at MacombGroup.com where you can find what you're looking for, or call us at 833-PIPE-USA. Get to know the Macomb Group. The Macomb Group, built to say yes.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're about 25 minutes away from the Pistons and Bulls tipping live from the United Center in Chicago. Detroit fell in the Windy City just a few weeks ago, so they'd like a little bit of revenge coming back. Derrick Rose going to play in this game again, and obviously the crowd is a big fan of their former player and MVP when he was part of the red and white out there, and Rose actually warming up on the floor right now. He's got his kid with him as he did last time, and the fans, I think, are ready to do the MVP chants if it comes down to it. Even though he wasn't able to get it done, a couple of missed shots late in their last game. The Pistons unable to defeat the Bulls the first time around. But as we wait, let's take a look around the association, presented by Henry Ford Health System. Henry Ford Health System, all for you. Melo is back. How about this story? Carmelo Anthony playing in his first NBA game in about a year and a half when he started for the Trailblazers last night in New Orleans. The 35-year-old played about 24 minutes in a loss, scoring 10 points with 4 rebounds and a block. Melo spoke about his return after the game.
I just can say it felt great to just be back into the flow of the game, be back on the court, be back to where I think I belong at. Just being out there with the guys again, I think more so the routine, team buzz, team lunch, being around the guys, locker room, just the routine that I've been used to for 17 years now. So getting back into that, but as far as the game goes, it felt good to be back. It's been a little hectic, going from just getting that phone call, to really, solidifying that and making it happen, and, to come in here and play my first game is, not really having a chance to, kind of take it all in and think about it and reflect on it. It's, you gotta go. There's no time for that. Just how much exactly did you this experience? You know what? I relied on the work that I've been putting in over the past year, a year and a day to the day. So I rely on the people that I trusted to come alongside this journey with me, and training and motivation, self-motivation, really pushing myself to not give up. At times it was, I was questioning that. So, but to fight through that and to be back where I am today, I rely more so on that, just my knowledge of the game,
So there you go, Carmelo Anthony back in the NBA and starting no less. Portland hoping for a boost from Melo as they've had a disappointing 5-10 start in the Western Conference. Staying out west, LeBron James putting up another incredible stat in his lengthy career after scoring 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists against the Thunder in a home victory. James has now put up a triple-double against every single team in the NBA. After doing so against his 30th different team, LeBron wasn't really sure what to think about his accomplishment when he was told about it.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest. Hopefully, throughout all those triple doubles, I'm not going to win a record in those games because that's what's most important. So I really don't know what to really think about it. I think it's a pretty cool stat.
James likely more happy that his Lakers are now 12-2 and hold the best record in the NBA. A little bit of news that came down earlier this afternoon. Pau Gasol, one of those superstars that joined the Lakers, as we remember, and was with the Grizzlies as well. He unfortunately has announced that he is being waived by the Portland Trail Blazers. 39 years old, unable to successfully rehab a left foot injury. Apparently, teams are going to be talking to him about a possible coaching position. He did come onto Twitter and say that he was going to be continuing his rehabilitation without being on a roster. We'll see what the future holds for Pau Gasol. Let's take a look at the games around the NBA. Several of them have already started, including the Knicks and the 76ers, as New York is up 46-41 over Philadelphia, but Ben Simmons making his first regular season 3 of his career, and everybody making a big ado about it on social media. They got about 4 minutes left in the first half. The Wizards and Spurs playing in Washington, D.C., 54-50 in favor of San Antonio. The Cavaliers are down 14-9 to the Heat on the road. Raptors down to the Magic at home, 19-14. Nets and the Hornets, it's Brooklyn 11 and Charlotte 9. And we'll take a look at the other games that have yet to come at halftime as well. But we do want to say that Tony Snell is out for tonight's game for the Pistons. He earlier today was listed as out with a left hip strain. Langston Galloway, Bruce Brown, Kennard, Griffin, and Drummond will be your starters. We're getting closer to tip-off for the Pistons' 14th game of the season. Ball should be in the air in about 20 minutes. Until then, we'll hear from Detroit head coach Dwayne Casey with Mark Champion next on the Pistons Radio Network.
The NBA season is heating up as Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson, Derrick Rose, and your Detroit Pistons welcome in Trae Young and the young Atlanta Hawks team for the second time this season. Start your weekend with the excitement and action of NBA basketball. Friday night, November 22nd, 7 p.m. Little Caesars Arena. Spark Family 4-pack start at $129. That includes 4 tickets, hot dogs, and 4 pops. Detroit cheers here. It's the Pistons and Hawks, November 22nd, Little Caesars Arena. For tickets, call 313-PISTONS or visit pistons.com.
Saturday night, an explosive pay-per-view event. Deontay Wilder faces Luis Ortiz for the heavyweight championship of the world. And in an electrifying co-main, Leo Santa Cruz battles Miguel Flores for the super featherweight world title. Wilder Ortiz, Santa Cruz Flores, Saturday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Live on pay-per-view. Order now on the Fox Sports app.
Xfinity customers can order now by going to xfinity.com/boxing or just say boxing into your Xfinity voice remote.
Now's the time to stand out from the crowd at the L Certified by Lexus Fall Collection sales event with an unlimited mileage warranty up to 6 years, making Lexus the best certified pre-owned program by U.S. News and World Report.
For a limited time, get special offers on select L Certified models.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
View U.S. News Best Cars at cars.usnews.com. Call 800 USA Lexus or see your participating dealer for warranty and offer details. Offer ends October 31st.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, we cover Michigan. We cover new fans to diehards, and opening tips to buzzer beaters. From fast breaks to break-ins, slam dunks to dented trucks, and backboards to boardrooms. Yep, we're a proud partner of the Detroit Pistons because we're Michigan's insurance company. Find your coverage anywhere in Michigan at farmbureauinsurance.com.
Let's observe the inflatable noodle man. His constant undulating entices people to look at me. He's tireless and brainless. A literal airhead. Curiously, however, the inflatable noodle man, when hearing that Geico not only saves people money, but also has an award-winning app that makes it easy to manage one's policy, he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Just ask an inflatable noodle man. Carefully, they are unpredictable creatures.
The Detroit Pistons and Wallside Windows have teamed up to offer Piston fans a great deal to start the NBA season. To commemorate the 75th anniversary of Wallside Windows, for a limited time, buy one ticket, get one free to select Detroit Pistons home games. See Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, and your Detroit Pistons protect the home court against the NBA's best inside the sparkling Little Caesars Arena. To take advantage of this limited time offer, visit pistons.com/Wallside Windows or call 313-PISTONS.
Welcome back to Chicago. Rematch with the Chicago Bulls with Glenn Casey. And last time you were here, the Bulls played a rather spirited game, didn't they?
They really did. I tell you what, once you come in to play the Bulls, Coach Boylan has them play them very, very hard. And if you don't meet their intensity, they'll embarrass you because they're one of the top teams in the league, Mark, that turns you over. And that's been one of our bugaboos. And then number two in points off turnovers. So you got to come in here, match their intensity, make sure that we take care of the basketball, and then rebound it once we do get a shot, and then get back in transition. And those are the things we worked on the last few days in practice to try to get those fundamentals back. You know, it's a difficult time because you have games coming up, but we needed those practice days to try to get back to the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because they got a day of rest and you get some practice time. As far as cleaning up the turnovers, how does that happen? How do you do that?
Well, one thing is recognizing not trying to do too much, not playing at such a high pace that you hurry yourself up. You give players, get to know each other. You give a player a ball in a situation where he's really not that good in that situation, that he's not a good pick and roll player. He's more of a catch and shoot guy. Get to know each other, understanding that, Mark, if we can cut down one per quarter, that would make a huge difference with us. And two would be gravy. But it's just getting to know each other, not trying to play too fast, not trying to force things, and taking what the defense gives you in that mentality. And that's what we focused on the last few days.
One of these days you're going to have all your fellas, but not tonight. Tony Snell's out, but you do. Last time here, of course, Derrick Rose played, had a great game, and the fans loved him. But now you get Blake as well. So what do you expect in this game tonight?
Well, that's a huge plus. Is the more we can get Blake and Derrick, get as many players back as a whole team as we can, not be in and out, and that type of thing really helps. And it helps those guys get a rhythm together, because it's part of some of our turnovers, guys not understanding, guys trying to do too much in a short amount of time that they're on the floor. It's a whole list of things, but the more these guys, we get our guys back, getting them playing together a longer period of times will be a huge, huge help for our rhythm, our understanding each other, what they can do, and also our defense.
The final thing, you don't sense at this juncture with your 4-9 record any sort of sense of panic or anything like that?
No, I don't. There should be a sense of urgency. I mean, we all should feel a sense of urgency when you're 4-9 as far as getting things done. But the players understand the lot we have, the injuries that have not been kind to us, but that's no excuse. Everybody in the league has those. We can be better in certain situations. I thought we showed it in the Charlotte game and let go of the rope in the second half of the Charlotte game. But no, I don't feel any give up or give in by the players. I think everybody's still locked in, tied in. Everybody's in the circle, so to speak. So I haven't sensed that whatsoever, Mark.
All right, all the best tonight.
Thank you, buddy.
Dwayne Casey, that's our Coach's Corner. It's Pistons and the Bulls coming up on the Pistons Radio Network.
The Detroit Pistons Tonight pregame show, brought to you by Henry Ford Health System. All for you by Flagstar Bank, official banking and mortgage partner of your Detroit Pistons. By Jeep, your official domestic vehicle of your Detroit Pistons. On the Detroit Pistons Radio Network. Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pistons Basketball Network. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. This is Detroit Pistons basketball.
Chicago has lost 4 of 5, so they're 4-10. The Pistons are 4-9. And when you look at Chicago, their issue is opposite of what the Pistons. The Pistons are shooting the ball well, 4th best field goal percentage, 2nd best from three-point range. But for Chicago, they're 29th in field goal percentage, 26th in three-point shooting. They've stayed in games because they turn teams over, and therein lies the big issue for the Pistons.
Yep, that's it. I mean, they lead the league in turnovers. They force a lot of them, and then it gets them into transition, and they make good on that. That's a good thing to have. But the Pistons tonight definitely have to really take care of that basketball.
Last meeting was on the 1st of November here in Chicago. The Bulls put up 30 in the first quarter, finished with a 6-point win, 112-106. It was a crazy game. The Pistons had Derrick Rose, no Blake Griffin, but the team struggled out of the gate, missing their first 14 from three-point range, and very unlike the Pistons, really the only struggle they've had all year long from three-point range.
Yeah, the three-pointer is something that's a weapon. You lead the league in it, but you're shooting an awful lot of them and not making them.
Change in the starting lineup with Tony Snell out with that left hip injury. Maybe the hottest Piston going right now, Langston Galloway, will be in the starting lineup at the small forward position. The last 4 games, Langston is knocking down 16 of 31 from three-point range. At 32, a career best in the game at Charlotte. He was 7 of 11 from three-point range, and almost single-handedly, it would seem, got the Pistons a win, but wasn't to be. So Langston in the starting lineup. Speaking of which, we'll have it for you when we come back. It's the second of 4 between the Pistons and the Chicago Bulls coming up on the Pistons Radio Network.
97.1 The Ticket and Ellison Brewery have teamed up to create 97.1 The Ticket Double Dry Hopped Hazy Pale Ale. This crushable hazy pale ale is brewed with generous amounts of Mosaic and Simcoe hops for the perfect balance of flavor, hoppiness, and drinkability. It starts with a tropical aroma and bursts forward with citrus and pine flavors. Full-bodied flavor, yet deceptively easy to drink. Look for 97.1 The Ticket Double Dry Hopped Hazy Ale by Ellison Brewery on draft at a bar or restaurant near you. Must be 21. Enjoy responsibly.
Miss your weather. Yellow line is to wait 5 minutes and it will change. I'm Mark from Hartford and Randall. If you're waiting for the weather, you're doing it all wrong. You should be planning 1 season ahead. If it's spring, you should be preparing for summer. If it's fall, winter should be on your mind. Hartford and Randall, your 4-season comfort experts. We're ready for whatever Mother Nature has in store. Call Hartford and Randall, 800-466-3110, or click on hartfordandrandall.com.
General RV has helped families make RV memories since 1962. With 6 supercenters across the state, our friendly staff can help with all your RV needs, from sales and service to parts and rentals. Find your perfect RV from our huge selection of over 5,000 pop-ups, travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. And with our low prices, you'll save thousands. Visit one of our supercenters or go to GeneralRV.com and see why we're Michigan's #1 RV dealer.
George Klepper talks about family heating, cooling, and electrical. Well, I started the business in 1968, and I've always believed in the way we do business is we won't sell you something you don't need or want. We carry all brands. We will make recommendations based on our technicians and warranties. Family's not just our name, it's the way we do business. Remember, we have 3 Metro Detroit locations. We'll service you quickly and professionally. Check us out online at familyheating.com.
Still out. Harry Thomas had surgery on his right foot, so obviously he's still sidelined. For Chicago, they'll be without Otto Porter, a left foot sprain. Chandler Hutchinson, who had been filling in for him, is out with a shin injury. Cristiano Felicio out with a fractured right wrist, and Nick Cornett underwent nasal surgery. That's our injury report presented by Henry Ford Health System, all for you. Starting lineup for the Pistons, as we said, Langston Galloway will get the start.